Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Is everything okay?
Okay.
Good. Okay. Before we start our class today, let's pray together. The prayer begins. Finish. Okay. Thank you, everyone. In this class, we are going to discuss a very interesting thing. So it is specifically about a problem which is faced by teenagers. A few days ago, I met some teenagers and I asked them about the problems that they might face, and then the answer is overthinking. So I would like to show you 10 signs of overthinking. Maybe one of you have experienced this. Maybe. Let's see. 10 signs of overthinking.
Hey there, Psycho family. Before we begin, we'd like to let you know that we really are grateful for all the love and support you've given us. Here at Psycho, our mission is to make content on mental health more accessible to everyone. So let's continue. When you've got something big on your mind, being called an overthinker makes you feel invalidated, frustrated, and disappointed in yourself. But how do you know whether or not you are overthinking? In this video, we've put together an objective list designed to give you perspective on your own thoughts. With these 10 signs, you can figure out whether you might be overthinking or not. 1. You have stressful daydreams. Do you daydream about the future? Everyone daydreams from time to time. You dream about succeeding in your career, meeting your soulmate, or living the lifestyle you've always imagined. These healthy daydreams feel happy and uplifting. But overthinkers daydream in a different way. Instead of looking fondly into the future, overthinkers imagine every way something could go wrong. Their negative daydreams create all kinds of unnecessary stress. In other words, they worry about the future way before it actually happens. If you're imagining all the ways your dreams could go wrong, you may be overthinking. 2. You feel vulnerable. Overthinking places you in a vulnerable state of mind. You're trying to solve your problems, but it feels like you're not making any progress. You feel angry and helpless, which tanks your mood and brings deep insecurities to the surface. In moments like these, people may overreact to small problems or get defensive when loved ones offer a helping hand. If you're feeling especially vulnerable, you may be overthinking. So step back and take a breath. Then you may realize things aren't as bad as they seem. 3. You're indecisive. Have you gone back and forth 20 times on the same decision? Overthinking ruins your ability to make firm, decisive choices. When all the options are swirling through your head, it feels like there's no right answer. Like every solution is just another dead end. If you're stuck wondering what path to follow, you may be overthinking. 4. You can't concentrate. Most people overthink when trying to solve a problem in their life, but overthinking actually hurts your concentration. A 2003 study by Yambomersky and others found that overthinking, also known as rumination, damages your ability to focus. When you're overthinking, your brain gets cluttered and distracted, so you stop making progress. You stop moving forward. If you're spending all your time thinking and none of your time doing, you're probably overthinking. 5. You're constantly anxious. How often do you feel anxious? Hundreds of studies have discovered links between overthinking, also known as rumination, and anxiety. When you feel insecure or doubtful about something, your anxiety stimulates nervous, unhelpful thoughts. Not only do these thoughts cloud your judgment, they also create even more anxiety. In other words, anxiety and rumination feed off each other, while heavily impacting your mood and motivation. A book by Nolan Hogsema explains that ruminators have significantly more anxiety than the average person. So, if your thoughts are making you anxious, you may be thinking too much. 6. Your bad mood won't go away. Have you been in a bad mood all week? According to a 2000 study by Davis and Nolan, people who ruminate experience longer, more intense periods of negativity. They find themselves stuck in a rut for days or weeks on end. The problem is people cope with negativity by overthinking. But overthinking only worsens your state of mind. someone in your life who's overthinking and you want to be there for them.
So those are the 10 signs of overthinking. Okay. Can mention anyone one example of sign of overthinking? Or probably you also experience the same with the video. Have you ever experienced the same things from one of those signs? Anyone? Have you? Probably yes. What is it? Is it anxiety or what else?
Yes, I
About?
what I do before,
Yes.
and I thinking about it, but it's that thing that I should do.
Okay. So you think that what is it? You think about something that you did before, and then you think about whether it is good or not. Is it? Yes. And you think about it. Did I do something right? Begitu ya. Betul nggak sih yang kalau lakukan sekarang itu yang kemarin aku lakukan benar atau enggak? Jadi dipikirkan lagi. Benar itu gimana sih? Thank you very much. Anyone else? Yes. What about you?
When I do exercise, I don't know if my exercise is true or not.
Okay.
So yeah,
So you doubt on your answer whether this is correct or wrong. Okay, and you think about it that it's correct or wrong, and you feel unsafe, then safety of this. Okay, that is several what I said problems that we face ya. Mungkin ada yang berdasarkan pengalamannya benar atau salah, and also about your assignment probably. Nah, this is a project, everyone. So you will do a project. What you should do, the first is the goal. The project is please explain one problem that is most experienced by the teenagers in a video, 5 minutes. So the duration is only 5 minutes. So you need to find one problem. So only one problem, which is most faced by the teenagers. Okay. To do this project, you need to, the first one, group yourself in a group of 4. Silahkan membagi kelompoknya dalam 4 orang. Jadi ini saya tentukan kelompok 1, 2, 3, dan 4. Gitu ya? Okay. Next, what number 2, second thing that you should do is decide the steps on and the PIC. Please think of steps that you need to do the project. Langkah-langkah apa yang kalian butuhkan untuk bisa menyelesaikan project itu? What steps that you need to do the project? Sampai selesai itu langkah-langkahnya apa saja? This is the worksheet that I will give you. So please take a look. Look, everyone. Okay, in the first page, this is the explanations about the project. So you need to create an explanations of a problem that is faced by teenagers. And the second worksheet is that you need to set a plan and schedule. Please take a look. Page number 2. Page number 2. Yes. You need to decide the steps ya. Langkah-langkahnya apa saja yang kalian perlukan untuk membuat video itu. It can be also steps and also tools. Kira-kira alat yang kalian butuhkan apa saja. Begitu. And then number 3, which is also important, is that you need to collect the data. Kalian harus mendapatkan datanya to answer this question. What is the most problem? When? You need to collect the data. How? You can read from the article. You can search in the internet, surf in the internet, find what is the most problem experienced by the teenagers. And also you can ask your friends in your surroundings. Probably you can discuss with your friends what is the most problem that you experience. Is it understandable?
Yes.
Bisa dipahami? Okay, what should you do first? What you should do first? Yang pertama dilakukan apa? Okay, you need to find the problems. How do you find the problems? By? Sorry? Okay, asking your friends. And also about reading article. So you can read the article, bisa baca artikel, bisa tanya ke teman-teman. Next, number 4 is that arrange the result in an explanation text procedure. You can open page number 3. Explain this. So you will make a title first, of course, di situ. Silahkan ditulis dulu title-nya apa, ya kan? Title-nya apa? Kemudian general statement. In the general statement column, you need to give the explanations. Misalnya, you have what is it? Game addiction. So you need to give explanation what game addiction is. Apa itu game addiction? Ditulis di situ. Game addiction adalah ketika seorang remaja mungkin menghabiskan 23 dari 24 jam untuk game, misalnya gitu ya. Nah, you can have your own explanations and then sequence of explanations. Kira-kira kenapa penyebabnya bisa begitu? Bagaimana prosesnya? Gitu ya. Okay. And then the last one is that you need to record the audio, of course, because it is in the form of video, and later on you will submit it in Instagram. Jadi setelah dibuat videonya, dikumpulkannya di Instagram. Don't forget to copy the link and send the link to me. Begitu ya? Oke. Bagaimana? Jadi setelah collecting the data, and then what you should do setelah collecting the data, setelah datanya ada, apa yang dilakukan selanjutnya? Yes? Sorry? Merangkumnya. So arrange the data in the form of paragraph, di dalam bentukan dalam sebuah paragraph. And then if the paragraph is already done, then what you should do next? Setelah itu ngapain? Kalau paragraph yang sudah ada, you should make a video. And then the last thing, you need to upload in Instagram, and don't forget send the link to me. Okay, good. So you may start working. You may have your phone and also your laptop. Yeah. First, you need to decide the steps, and I will go around to make sure that everything is okay. If you need me, or you can raise your hand. Okay. So now we need to cari data. Okay, this right. So you need to copy the data. Who is person in charge for collecting the data? PIC ini siapa? Siapa yang harus collecting the data? PIC ini siapa? Lain data ini aja. Hah? Yang tanya tanggung jawab siapa? Satu orang. Use What's your name? Maskar. Sini. And then you are the one who you record and also do the editing.
Iya. Dua paragraf. Berarti further study.
Oh, berarti dua
Iya.
paragraf.
Nggak lulus kan?
Kita
Ya, sampai 2 paragraf.
Sudah menentukan langkah-langkahnya apa? The first collecting the data, second collecting the datanya. Okay, and then creating rearranging the creating the paragraph. Okay, and then the last one is making a video. So for the speakers, the video, talent in the video, talent in the video, and then you are the one who is making video and also editing the video. Yes.
Common and serious mental illness negatively affect how we feel, the way we think, and how we act. Fortunately, it's also treatable. Depression causes feelings of sadness and of interest activities that you once enjoyed.
The first is collecting the data kan from the article, and then do the assignment means that you arrange the paragraph, create the paragraph. This is step number 2, and then number 3 is recording the video probably, and number 4 is editing the video. And finally, you can upload the video. So this is sorry, yes. Oh iya, ambil singkatan ini ya, copy paste ya, ambil dari paragraf yang full, terus habis itu dengan form yang tadi. Jadi ada explain sama.
So what are we? Me too. Yeah, we have the same problems. So you can give us one example of your insecurities problem? Sure. I feel I'm so bad in English. And what about you? I think my insecurities in I am feeling I could eat like this. I feel.
Okay guys, if you have finished discussing with your friends and creating the paragraph about the problems, I would like you, each group, please present the result of your discussions with your friends in front of the class.
In the ones, not very good enough, and uncertain. It produces anxiety about your goals, relationship, and ability to handle certain situations. Everybody deals with insecurity from time to time.
And the next one is second explanations. The one is insecure reasons. Most of us feel insecure sometimes, but some of us feel insecure most of the time. The kind of childhood we had, past traumas, recent experience, and failure or rejections, lines, social anxiety, negative beliefs about yourself, perfectionism, or having a critical parent or partner can all contribute to insecurity. Number 2 is it won't happen overnight. With the right strategies and mindset, you can take steps toward changing the way you feel about yourself. Number 1 is affirm your own value. Number 2 is take care of your need first. Number 3 is embrace the awkward. Number 4 is challenge negative tasks. And number 5, spend time with people who love you. And the last one is step away from troubling situations.
Next is conclusion. All teenagers have some problems, and one of them is feeling insecure. Insecure is natural if the way you respond is right.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
We are from Uban. We are talking about gaming addiction.
General statement. Video game addiction or PPL, also known as gaming disorder or internet gaming disorder, is generally defined as the problematic compulsive use of video games that result in significant impairment to an individual's ability to function in various life domains over a prolonged period of time.
This and associated concepts have been the subject of considerate research, debate, and discussion among experts in several disciplines and has general controversy within the medical, scientific, and gaming communities. Such disorders can be diagnosed when an individual engages in gaming activities at the cost of fulfilling daily responsibility or pursuing other interests without regard for the negative consequence as defined by the ICD-11. The main criterion for this disorder is a lack of self-control over gaming.
B. Sequence explanation. The World Health Organization includes gaming disorder in the 11th revision of its International Classification of Disease (ICD). The American Scientific Association or APA, when starting there is insufficient evidence for the inclusion of internet gaming disorder in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders in 2013, considered it worthy of further study.
Okay, that is our presentation. Any question?
No.
I've been, seeing that you have done a very great job. So you have already created a good paragraph relating to the problems, starting from game addictions and then also bullying, insecurities, and also depressions. And then, of course, don't forget, after this you have to create a video. The duration is 5 minutes, and after that you need to upload in your Instagram, each of you. Don't forget to tag me, yeah, and send your link to me. Is there any questions? Any questions?
No.
No. Everything is clear? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, everyone. You have all of you have already created a good explanation text procedure. So it is starting from the explanation, general explanations about the problem, what is it, and then also the sequence of the explanations. And the last one is conclusions. Great. And the overall that you have to remember is that because explanation is talking about a fact, then it should use simple present tense. But from your presentations, I see that everyone has already used simple present tense. Thank you very much, everyone. If there is no questions, everything is already clear. I think that's it for our meetings. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.